Hey, this is Jerry Stapp Real Estate Group, brokered by eXp Realty, broker top tip episode. And I'm here with our amazing guest, my amazing friend, Robert. So, Robert, thank you so much for joining us today. I know there's so many things that you and I can talk about. We have been working together for almost 7 years now. And I love your heart because we have similar hearts. Helping sellers, helping buyers, helping agents grow, whatever we can do in this real estate market of us to help people, that's what we do. So one of the things that's been on my mind, Robert, is is I see the notices of default and notice of trustee sales on the rise. Um, and a lot of sellers kind of don't know what to do. Our homeowners don't know what to do. Or are there things that they can do? And then, but before we dive into that, maybe tell me a little bit about yourself and maybe let's talk about that subject.
Well, you know what? That topic I know a lot about. Thanks for having me on, Jerry. By the way, I just appreciate everything you're doing. What you do to contribute to agents' growth is commendable. I appreciate it, and I'm just happy to be here. A little bit about me, Robert Weichelt. I'm with EXP. Like you mentioned, we've been working together for some time. I come from a real estate background. My mother, being an REO broker back in the day where it was called bank repos, late 70s, early 80s. Then fast forward to the early 90s. I lovingly call it the glue stick era, where we'd run to a property, take photos, go to the 1 hour photo, wait for it to be developed, go back to the office, get our glue stick out, pop those photos on an addendum. We'd type up our BPOs and then run to FedEx and drop them off, sometimes 4, 5, 10 at some cases, drop those off at FedEx and then do the same thing over and over. Fast forward to the early 2000s, 5, 6, 7, when it was really ramping up. It was more task oriented. It was computerized with Equator and ResNet and those types. So I've got a lot of background in the REO space, working with defaults. I'm a listing agent. I pride myself on working with sellers. I drive a lot of buyers to my buyer agents, but I stay in my lane. I like to work with sellers, and I work with the FSBO, the expired market, really heavily. But I also work with the NOD, the notice of default, and the NOT, the notice of trustee sale, homeowners that you've mentioned earlier that are in the process of possibly losing their home, losing some of that equity. And I'm seeing that most sellers, they put their head in the sand and they just don't want to deal with it like it's going to go away. And you and I have both seen that. I've made a personal commitment to my community, at least, to reach out to every single seller that's in distress. Notice of default, notice of trustee. Notice of trustees are sellers that are staring down the barrel of a foreclosure. So their time is the essence. But I reach out not to list their home, but to guide them and help them, not give legal advice, but provide some expertise that I know this business and guide them to speak to their mortgage company, find out what the options are so we can help save their home. Because oftentimes, Jerry, most of these sellers want to keep their home, but oftentimes they not all of them can. And we want to make sure we preserve some dignity, preserve that equity, and be able to get them on the road to their next step and kind of restart their life. So I've made a commitment to not only work with the for sale by owner and expired market, but I'm really committed to the homeowners, at least in my market, that are in distress. So I make it a big point to reach out to every one of them every single day and offer my services.
Yeah, absolutely, Robert. So, we don't want anybody to lose their home.
No.
You know, but there are a lot of great value tips that we can give them and what they're going through. So, please feel free to reach out to me. We can help you with that. But we do not want to see you lose your home, especially if you have tons of equity that you could walk away with. So please reach out to us. We have a great amount of value that we can offer you. And whatever you're going through, we would love a chance to give you that information. Right? So, Robert, thank you so much for that tip. I really, really appreciate it. And I know it's going to be an interesting year, and I look forward to working together some more. Thank you so much,
Amen,
Robert.
brother. Amen to that.
Thank you.